What's up guys, first of all I apologize for taking long to upload this video as I wanted to provide you with the best of the best content. In this video I'm super excited to show you the most powerful unused creature in Heroes of Might and Magic 5. The most fearsome creature that can make short work of every tier 7 creature in the game, using exclusive crazy abilities that were cut from the final game. And the true successor to Heroes 3's worst nightmare, the Azure Dragon, an elite neutral creature that provides the most deadly level of threat in Heroes of Might and Magic 5, and could not be recruited by any player. But before we begin, I will make a 30-second introduction and then we'll go through the creature's abilities. While looking into the game's data, I came across a text file named Crystal Dragon under neutral creatures. The text inside reads deleted. Shortly after this, I came across a new ability, Crystal Scale. The original description states it belongs to the Crystal Dragon. However, this is not the Sylvan Crystal Dragon we are talking about here, as this ability was present in the base game since launch, long before Tribes of the East was released. It makes a creature immune to direct creature killing effects. This ability is fitting for a creature with very high amount of hit points that comes in small stacks, which is perfectly describing the Azure Dragon, having 1000 hit points and a growth of 1 creature per week. This ability makes the dragon immune to abilities such as the following: the Wraith Harm Touch. As you can see, it cannot be cast on a dragon, the button is grayed out, so the only option is attacking the dragon normally. Also, the Pit Lord's Vorpal Sword doesn't work on the dragon, and the Death Knight's Deadly Strike doesn't seem to trigger, even with Soldier's Luck. But it's not limited only to creature abilities. The dragon is also immune to hero skills such as the Deadeye Shot and Cold Death. While I did not find any visuals or sounds associated with this Crystal Dragon, it is possible that the Sylvan Dragon with the same name reuses the scrapped animations and visuals of this Crystal Dragon. Now, for the most powerful ability the Crystal Dragon has, Frightful Presence. It highly resembles the Azure Dragon's Fear ability from Heroes 3. Any enemy creature attempting to attack or cast a hostile spell on the dragon has a chance to panic instead, running away from the dragon with its orders cancelled and its initiative is reset to 0. This includes both melee and ranged attacks, regardless of the distance, as I demonstrated in my previous video, top 5 unused abilities in Heroes 5. However, there are quite a few creatures that are immune to this effect. This includes mechanical creatures such as the Golem, Undead, and the 4 Elementals, which are Air, Water, Fire, and Earth. This also means that the Gargoyles are immune as well, since they are considered Elementals. Other units immune to this effect are the Academy's Titan, any War Machine, the Fortress Berserker, and most importantly, Heroes. A level 21 Demon Lord deals over 900 damage to the dragon, which is crazy! Even a level 1 Necromancer deals 90 damage to the dragon, which is also very high for its level. Furthermore, unlike the Azure Dragon, this dragon is not immune to magic, making it vulnerable to weakening curses and devastating spells. All of these combined mean that the proper use of the hero is a deal breaker when fighting against this dragon. So why am I telling you all of this? Since all of Necropolis units are undead, meaning they are immune to Frightful Presence, it will be significantly easier for a Necropolis army to take down the dragon, without worrying about losing an action or fleeing to a bad position. It is worth mentioning though, that Frightful Presence triggers only if you target a dragon. Attacking any other enemy unit will not trigger it, and unlike the Azure Dragon's Fear, it happens only after giving the order, not at the beginning of the creature's turn. And finally, I've got a surprise for you. Frightful Presence is affected by Soldier's Luck, meaning if you have Soldier's Luck applied to the dragon, expect to see this. In my opinion, this is one of the most powerful abilities in the game. And now for the third and last ability, Frost Breath. This is the dragon's regular attack. While it lacks a description originally, I assume it was meant to work in a similar way to the Emerald Dragon's and Black Dragon's breath attack, hitting the unit behind its target, be it an ally or an enemy. However, it's probably bugged since it never hit the second target, regardless of the angle I used. This ability is completely different from the Prismatic Breath. It has no reliance on luck and does not include any random chance to trigger, but the effect looks the same since I used the Crystal Dragon's normal attack animation for that. These were the dragon's 3 special abilities, but that's not all. The game contains a tier 8 meant for creatures. However, I decided not to use it as it would make the dragon almost impossible to kill. With a level 30 hero attack being barely able to scratch the dragon, and a level 1 hero attack would simply tickle it, dealing only 8 damage out of 900. But leaving the tier and abilities aside, in order to make the dragon feel like an Azure Dragon, I provided it with superior stats, since the dragon has no stats of its own, while keeping them at reasonable numbers so it would not be indestructible. Most notably its hit points. I provided it with 900 hit points, unlike the Azure Dragon's 1000, to fit more for Heroes 5, while behind it stands the Black Dragon with only 240 hit points, making it very hard for creatures to kill the Crystal Dragon. Oh, and here's a bonus fact you're gonna like. A leftover of the Crystal Dragon exists in the map editor. To access it, place any monster on the map, select the monster, then go to Shared and click on the 3 dots. Click on the folder Neutrals and then select the file Crystal Dragon. However, since the Crystal Dragon doesn't exist in game, a peasant will be placed instead. That's it, that's all about the unused Crystal Dragon. Thank you very much for watching, don't forget to like and share this video. Stay tuned for more upcoming content.